In November 2018, my two daughters and I visited New Zealand. On our first night there, Monica and Tonk came to our Airbnb in Auckland to give us their Hyundai Santa Fe for me to drive. When they arrived, I went outside to meet them, and 2 minutes later, Wendy and Sam, the host of our Airbnb, were leaving and they stopped to talk to us. Wendy was very pregnant. Monica went to Wendy. She touched Wendy's belly. She rubbed her belly. She talked to Wendy and the baby. To me, the touch and the words that were spoken were the essence of Monica Cara Morgan. I'm talking about that part of her that guided her life, that part of her that gave her the most joy. Monica was caring, particularly with children and vulnerable people. She was charitable, and she was cheeky. I first stepped foot in Waipakarau. Do you know what? I have to stop here for half a minute, because to this day I do not understand why the name of that town is spelled one way and everyone who lives there says it a different way. But putting that aside, I first stepped foot in Waipak on Monday, 28 March 1977. I was a Mormon missionary. On that first night, my mate, Corey Dunn, took me to the top flat at number 2 Geisford Terrace to have tea with Monica and Tonk Morgan. Monica and Tonk had 3 rugrats. That was the word that Monica used for her 3 children, who were Sarsha, who I believe turned 3 that year, Varney, who I believe turned 2 that year, and Laminath, who was a baby. Monica cared for and cared about her rugrats, her parents and siblings, her aunts and uncles, her friends and neighbors, and the Mormon missionaries. To this day, I have no idea where Tonk fit in her life, but I am so grateful that kind and caring Monica allowed Dunn and me to be a part of her life. 5 weeks after I got to Waipaku, Dunn and I had tea at Monica and Tonk's flat for the 10th time. Dunn said that we would do the washing up. Now, that wasn't any bother to me. Dunn did the washing, I dried and put everything away. A glass slipped out of Dunn's hand and fell back into the sink. Neither one of us knew that the glass broke. And when Dunn put his hand in the sudsy water, he sliced the underside of his left ring finger. Monica, the nurse, knew how to slow the bleeding and bandage Dunn's hand. The doctor who examined Dunn's hand found that he had severed the tendon in his finger. He had Dunn admitted to the hospital, and the next day a surgeon operated on his hand. Now, Monica had a patient, and she pampered and cared for Dunn the same way she pampered and cared for her rugrats, and she gave me a number of things that I had to do. Among other things, she said, "You're going to have to put plastic on his hand before he takes a shower." Okay. "You're going to have to button up his shirt and tie his tie." All right. "You're going to have to cut up his food." When Monica got up to a dozen things that I had to do, I said, "Is there anything I don't have to do?" "Oh yeah, you don't have to zip up his pants. Make him do that." But now that I've had a little bit of time to think about this, I remember that Dunn had this very thick bandage around his finger. Part of the bandage went around the back of his hand and the palm of his hand, and another part went around his wrist, and he had a sling. I'm quite sure I had to help him with his pants. To this day, I'm flabbergasted by the number of people who showed up at the top flat at number 2 Geisford Terrace, Mr. and Mrs. Cara, every sibling from Louise to Eugene, Wayne and Wayne Jr., more aunts and uncles than a person could possibly have, friends and neighbors, and Dunn and me. Everyone loved Monica, but it's easy to love one of the most charitable people that ever lived. I cannot count the number of times that Monica invited Dunn and me to have tea. And on our day off, if we wanted to, we could take the tank. The tank was Monica and Tonk's car. I think the exterior of the car was redwood stain. The inside had no carpet on the floor, no liner on the roof, no vinyl on the dash, no interior door panels. I'm saying it was bare metal on the inside. And on the left front, it had an interesting feature. It had a hole in the floor. I'm saying the passenger could see the road, and on wet days, the passenger got splashed. On my 20th birthday, Monica and Tonk took Dunn and me to the restaurant at the hotel, and they paid for us. When Dunn left Waipac, I wrote in my diary, Tonk came over before he had to go to work in order to say his goodbyes to old Dunn. On his way out, he tucked a $10 note in Dunn's pocket and he rushed away. That brassed Dunn and me off because we know Tonk doesn't have money to throw away. Monica came by with the tank to take Dunn to the train station and send him off to Levin. When I left Waipac, Monica came with the tank and she took me to the train station. The whole time that I was with her, I guarded my pockets so that she couldn't give me any money. Is there anyone who knew Monica who doesn't know that she was cheeky? It's not possible, is it? One night, Monica told me I had to make the cordial. I said, I don't know how much sugar to put in it. Just make it as sweet as you are. When Monica tasted the cordial, she said, you are not this sweet, Woodchuck. Yeah, she gave me a nickname. Did she give Dunn a nickname? Just me. Did I like the name? Nope, I didn't. What did Monica do? She got everyone to call me Woodchuck. But eventually, I came to like and to hate it. Sarsha decided that she liked me. When I was at the flat and told Monica that I had to leave, Sarsha would grab onto one of my legs and sit on my foot so that I couldn't go. Monica and I had to come up with a signal that I gave to Monica so that she would distract Sarsha and I could go down the stairs and out the door. But it didn't take very long for Sarsha to know that I was gone. She ran down the stairs, got up on the chair that was under the one window, pushed the window open and shouted, Woodchuck, where are you going? About 3 times. And come back about 6 times. More times than not, little Varney made her way down the stairs and up on the chair, and she added her voice. Giving me a nickname is not the worst thing that Monica did. The worst thing happened on that first night that I was in Waipac. When we finished eating tea, we all went into the sitting room to talk. Without any warning, without any hesitation, Monica pulled up her blouse, exposed her breast, and latched Laminath on. I took a second to see how Dunn was reacting and how Tonk was reacting. They acted like Monica was knitting a jersey. I thought to myself, she is just trying to get a reaction. I will not give her the satisfaction. I think I did a good job. And Monica never stopped breastfeeding in front of us. Yes, indeed, my good friend Monica Cara Morgan was caring, she was charitable, and she was cheeky. From the day I got to Waipac until the day I left, she was remarkably good and kind to me. She welcomed me into her home. She made me a part of her family. The things that Monica did for me, the things that Tonk did for me, made me want to stay close to them. We have been friends for 43 years, and there are many, many reasons why, but at the top of the list are all the good memories that I have. And as long as I have those memories, Monica will live in my heart. And isn't it odd that the last thing that Monica gave me was this heart-shaped pendant? When I first got it, I didn't think it was the kind of emblem for me, but you know what? Now I think it's the perfect gift. Thank you, Monica, for everything.